Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at a vital topic which has always been a challenge to many layers farmers. Many layers farmers has always had this challenge of having small size of eggs within their farm, or probably most of their laying birds laying smaller size of egg, because we understand that in egg production the size of the egg matters a whole lot, because bigger size of egg sells faster and they are more expensive than the smaller size of egg. So many farmers that experience small size of egg, or normally get small sizes of egg in their farm, see that as a challenge. So today we'll be looking at the factors, the major factors that contribute to your bird laying smaller size of egg, and how you can tackle such challenges or such problem. If you have not subscribed to this video, I would love you to click on the subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment in the comment section. So today we'll be looking at 5 major reasons why your bird lays small sizes of egg, and how you can improve on their egg size. The number one major reason is the age of the bird. The age of the bird. Yes, the age of the bird plays a major factor, a major role in the size of the bird, because younger birds tend to lay smaller sizes of egg. When a laying bird starts laying newly, they probably would lay smaller sizes of egg, and that will span for a good number of time, or a good period of time, before the egg size would increase gradually. So the age of the bird has a lot to do with the egg size. You wouldn't expect a bird of 20 weeks to lay a bigger size of egg. You understand? So before you would start getting a bigger size of egg from your laying birds, or birds that started laying newly, you would have to get to 25 to 30 weeks before you start expecting bigger sizes of egg from those birds. You understand? So the age of the bird has a lot to do. So when your birds are still, maybe we didn't start them from 18 weeks, 19 weeks, 20 weeks, just be patient with them, manage them very well, and you don't have to panic. You are not doing anything wrong. Just understand that the age of the bird plays a major role in the size of the egg. And also, older birds that have gotten to that's gotten weak, that have gotten tired of laying, when they are in their end period of laying, they also tend to lay smaller sizes of egg. You understand? When the birds are laid for probably maybe years and wants to stop laying, is getting weak, is getting tired, they tend to start laying smaller sizes of egg. So from 30 weeks you expect your bird to start laying bigger sizes of eggs. So that is, age has been a factor in your bird laying smaller eggs. Another one is nutrition, which is very, very important. Nutrition, the quality of feed that you give your bird also contribute to the size of egg. There are feeds that have higher quality than the other. So I wouldn't want to advertise any specific brand, but you just go out there, look out for a layers feed that has a good quality with a good nutrients that probably a lot of person has used and recommended. You can go for it. So the feed, the type of feed you use, the brand of feed you use also contributes to the size of egg. If the feed is of less quality, your bird would probably lay smaller sizes of egg. And again, under nutrition, we also talk about insufficient feed, insufficient water. If they do not eat enough, there are certain quantity of feed the birds should eat per day. You understand? And when they do not drink water enough, if you are doing that in, you are keeping it in deep litters, always provide sufficient drinkers for your bird. You understand? And if they are in battery cage, you always ensure that their nipple is flowing, it's not blocked, because most time when we use powdered medication, most time in battery cage, it tends to block the nipple and there wouldn't be flow of water. Even if that bird lays that day without taking sufficient water, the egg size could be small, and most time they do not even lay. They do not lay at all if the nipple is blocked. So insufficient water, insufficient feed contribute to the egg size getting smaller eggs. So make sure you have sufficient water if it's deep litters, and if it's battery cage, make sure that there's flow of water, their nipples are flowing. And also consistency in feed, very important. Today you use this brand, tomorrow you use the other brand, next tomorrow you use the other brand. Most time, I know that there's scarcity of feed, but please, as a layers farmer, try to ensure that you maintain a particular brand, so your base gets used to a particular brand. Don't change brands at interval. You understand? Because this one is cheaper, you switch to this one is not available, you switch to this one. Please, that affects their egg size, and most times it's even cut their laying period. You understand? So it could cut their egg size and also their laying period. So you need to be consistent in their feeding. And another factor that contributes to smaller size of egg in the layers farm is the environment. Just like the lighting, the temperature, the birds need to have light, sunlight or light for at least 14 to 17 hours. So maybe from 7-8 at night, maybe probably to 9-10, put on light for them. So they need to stay in light for a longer period of time. It helps in improving their egg size. And also the temperature within the poultry pen, it shouldn't be stuffy. Let there be ventilation. If the place is hot, probably during dry season, it could affect their egg size. You understand? So let there be proper ventilation within the poultry pen. And the fourth factor that contributes to the smaller size of egg in your farm is their health issue. When layers birds are experiencing health challenges, they tend to lay smaller size of egg, or they tend not to even lay at all. So there are certain diseases that affects their egg size, just like the Newcastle disease. The Newcastle disease affect their egg size, so you need to be vigilant, be watchful, and look out for their poo to know if they have Newcastle, and let there be also routine medications for them. So use the appropriate medications to combat all those diseases, because it affects their egg size. Not just their egg size, it affects production, generally speaking. You understand? So the health of the birds is a paramount factor in the size of eggs produced. And also stress could contribute to the birds laying smaller eggs, or laying eggs that their shell are so weak. You understand? So the stress could contribute to it. And again, overcrowdedness. If the birds are overcrowded, they experience stress, they could lay smaller sizes of egg. And last but not the least, one of the factors that contribute to smaller size of egg is the breed of the bird. Yes, there are certain products, I will use the word product, there are certain companies of layers bird that their birds are more smaller than the other. There are certain ones that have bigger sizes of birds. So the size of the bird also contributes to the size of the egg. If those, what I mean by that is genetic, it's a genetic factor. If those birds are smaller in size, they probably would lay smaller eggs. So when purchasing your layers products, also look out for companies that have sizes of egg that are big enough. You understand? But then there are still advantages and there are still disadvantages. Every company have their advantage and have their disadvantage, but you understand that the genetic, the breed of the bird influences or affects the size of the egg produced. So generally speaking, we just mentioned 5 factors that could contribute to your bird laying smaller eggs, which is number 1, the age of the bird, number 2, nutrients and water, number 3, the environment where they stay in, and number 4, the health of the bird, and lastly, the breeds of the bird. Just look out for all those 5 factors that has been mentioned and know the area we are finding difficult or the area you might be getting it wrong, by which your bird lays smaller size of egg. And most importantly, the health of the bird is very important. It's very important. If the birds are sick, they would not lay well. If you change feed constantly, they wouldn't lay well. If you are on medication, they will lay probably smaller sizes of egg. So look out for all of these. Look out for all of these. Poultry business is not an easy one, but when you use the right procedure or with the right knowledge, you will definitely get it right. Please stay glued to this channel. You'll be receiving tips, you'll be receiving information, you'll be receiving educative videos on how to progress and to be profitable in your poultry journey. We are coming to the end of the video. If you have not like the video, subscribe, and also comment, leave a comment, ask questions where necessary, and answers to your questions will be given to you. See you in our next video. Bye bye.